We're back.
Here
Forever
we
and then
are.
some. Episode 25. Our phone notifications are not turned down.
There are now.
Hi, babe.
Hello.
Today's been, well, not today. This week has been very awesome because...
It was our 2-year anniversary, wedding anniversary.
Yeah, we've been married for 2 years, y'all. And I was like, let me get away from this mic so y'all can see my face. And then I went straight to it and you couldn't see me. But now you can. If you're listening to this, oh, wow, dude, I'm beautiful. But yeah, this week has been our anniversary week.
Yeah, it's been awesome.
And I make it sound like we did something the entire week, but we really only did something one day of this week. But it was like our anniversary was on Tuesday. Because we're at my mom's. Tuesday, yeah. So yeah, we've been married for 2 years, been together for 3.
Yeah, it's been
Isn't that crazy?
a crazy journey with you that I've loved every step of.
Yeah, it's been feels like forever. Not in a bad way, in a good way.
Forever and then
Exactly,
some.
and then some. The and then some is not. We're not even close to that stuff
Nope.
yet. So yeah, we figured don't really got too many topics or anything on this week. We're gonna just break down maybe past anniversaries. There's only one of them or two of them.
One.
Yeah, we kind of celebrated being together for a year and then celebrated the first, like, didn't we celebrate like our getting together anniversary the year before we got married or the year we got married?
No, I don't think so.
I think we did something. I can't remember. Or got each other something or. But yeah, this year was sick. All right, so the day we got engaged, we went to PF Chang's. So then we got married the next year. So last year on our anniversary, we just hit PF Chang's. And I don't even remember what we did the rest of the day. I think we honestly just went home and the girls were home. We didn't take like a full day for ourselves. Do you remember? I can't remember what we did other than going to eat. I'm pretty sure the girls were at home waiting for us when we got home.
Yeah.
We didn't do that this year, though. This year, we dropped them babies off at like 3 p.m. Well, not really. Brittany came here.
We went early. You remember? We got those donuts from that one place.
Ooh, what place?
That's right there in the same plaza. PF.
Oh, yeah. Did we get donuts after or before?
After.
That place was good.
Yeah.
We did go early. We ate like lunch.
Yeah.
That's lame. I mean, it was beautiful. PF Chang's is, people, you can say what you want. PF Chang's
Pretty
is great
right.
for the price.
I like it.
It's not too expensive.
No.
But this year, I kind of made it a point to plan something because my wife just likes when I plan things. That's all I got to do is put a little bit of effort in, and she's like the happiest person in the world. So I did that on Tuesday, the day of our actual anniversary. I planned our anniversary. So Saturday, we got your sister to come over. She took the chills while we got ready, and then we went to St. Augustine, which is only like a 30-minute drive for us, Old Town. And they started doing Night of Lights this day. And if you don't know what Night of Lights is in St. Augustine, yeah. It's like going to Disney, but you just look at lights.
But St. Augustine is just beautiful.
Yeah, St. Augustine is like this tiny little. It's big, but
everybody has to know where St. Augustine is. It's the first place that they landed.
Yeah.
Right?
Something. I don't know.
I said it and then I second guessed myself. Wait. I know history. No, yes, that's what it is.
It's something historical.
The oldest school.
Yeah.
In America's there. The fort's there. What fort is that called? Is it Fort St. Augustine?
I have no idea.
I think it is.
I honestly haven't spent as much time there as I probably should have.
I love St. Augustine.
I love it.
I want to go on a ghost tour out there. I just want to go on a historic tour out there. I want to go to this lighthouse again.
Yep.
I love St. Augustine. I would
love to do the Night of Lights on the boat. There's like a boat trolley that they do, and it's the Night of Lights.
I want to do a bar crawl out there because the last time I did that, I was in my 20s. And
yeah, that is where I've spent most of my time in St. Augustine. It's like go straight to the bar run, the run that goes through everything.
Yeah.
Everything's not a bar, doesn't matter because it's closed.
Yeah.
At the time. And the pizza's up. The pizza's up. They're awake. They're open
Yeah.
because they know. But yeah, I've always just gone straight to where like a friend's playing or we're going to drink. The
Yeah.
No Name bar. Sometimes you didn't even leave the No Name bar.
Yeah, you have No
That's right
Name, you
on
have
the
the White
outskirts.
Lion. Those are the only two I can think of on the top of my head right now.
Yeah, because we passed them last night.
Those are the two bars that I went to.
Yeah. The place that we were trying to go to last night was Pierre's Pub.
Yes. And then I went to some upscale bar out there too, and I have no clue even where to get to that.
There's like a 2-story one up there that's like a restaurant and a bar. And
I was too drunk to even know where I was at that point.
my buddy Daniel used to play there all the time.
Like
Oh
really
my!
nice and fancy on the inside.
Yeah,
yeah.
But yeah, St. Augustine is like this. It's old. It's called Old Town, and it's the coolest vibe. But they do night of lights. They literally go insane with Christmas lights the day of November. What was today? The 17th. 18th. It was the 17th.
18th.
Today's the 18th, or
today's the 19th.
Is it? Okay. Well, yeah, it happened. I'm pretty sure it's the 17th.
Today's the 19th.
Okay, it was the 18th. What the fuck? So yeah, I honestly tried to plan the St. Augustine day before knowing that it was Night of Lights. And then I realized it was Night of Lights. And I was like, oh, that's so perfect. But I didn't really think about what Night of Lights entails, which is whatever. We kind of knew because we've been to Night of Lights before. It's going to be busy and it's the opening day. So we kind of got in the car knowing we're going to be in the car for a little bit.
Yeah.
But it ended up being perfect. Kinda. Yeah. We drove around for a little bit. We almost killed somebody because he was being an idiot. And we rolled down our window and we're like, "Fuck you, man!" He was like, "Hey."
I have the right of way, and I'm like, "Not for 20 fucking minutes. Move."
I have the right of way. I'm standing in the middle of the street. Yeah, you could cross, but not stand and look at your shoes and shit. He was like looking down at his leg. He was like doing that. It was like almost like he was doing that Drake dance where he gets low and he does like the leg to the side. You know what I'm talking about? That hotline bling, bruh. Yeah. That shit was the thing of the past.
Yeah, that was awful. And he wasn't even at
he was being
a walking
bitch.
Cross. Yeah.
He was a straight up bitch. But I don't even think he realized that he was like completely blocking a road. You know what I mean? It was a weird road.
It was a pretty clear road behind it.
It was clearly a road.
It was clearly a road, yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, we got in. So yeah, this tiny little town just gets crammed with people so fast, and parking's usually the nightmare. And it was funny, like our plan B wasn't even available. It was like, worst comes to worst, we'll go all the way to the back of this town because there's one main road that kind of circles it almost, right? Or like,
yeah,
horseshoes it. And we went the way there's a main way we usually go because there's two places to park that way, and that goes along the fort and stuff, and you pass by the bridge coming into Old Town from the opposite end. Whatever. We went the other way that we thought, oh, well, we don't usually go there, so other people probably don't go there. Not the thing. No. Not that thing that happens. So we went somewhere we didn't know where we were going and definitely got lost. Got lost for a good 20, 30, just sort of like guessing. We're like, well, if we came this way, maybe this back street will lead us back there.
I've never been so confused like that before because every which way I was like, okay, I've seen this house. This is the way we came. And then there's one point where I know we would have made it out if we would have just found where we came in at. And that was like could not find the street whatsoever. But the problem with St. Augustine, not a problem, but like the thing is a lot of them are one-way roads. So even if that's the way we came in, that's not the way you're going to come out.
It's confusing.
So that I got lost.
We got super lost, but it wasn't that big of a deal because we knew we were going to be driving around.
Yeah.
We weren't starving or anything yet. I had to go to the bathroom.
We were just enjoying ourselves being just the two of us.
Yeah. So we got lost, but we ended up looking at like beautiful a lot of older homes, and like there's waterfront homes that are crazy.
Yeah, I've never been to that side of St. Augustine. I always just go to like St. George Street.
Right.
And
yep.
I love it. But seeing those houses, I was like, oh,
I want
beautiful. That. I want this.
Retire. We talk about retiring in Tennessee, but if we end up staying in Florida, it might be a St. Augustine vibe.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, we got lost, almost fought that old man, and then we were like, fuck it, we're just gonna send it to our
super old.
No, he was 50s. Like he's probably like 50, later 50s.
Yeah.
He was out being a human He wasn't like on a crutch and cane being
I was like, hold on, don't say hell in.
No,
he was like, literally drunk in the middle of the road and trying to show off in front of some lady.
Yeah, he's like trying to communicate somebody across the way. I was like, bro, get the fuck.
I mean, no, we even let him do his little dancey dance thing, whatever he was doing, and we're like sat there.
And then
then he acted like he was gonna walk off, and then still came back, and I'm like, all right.
Honked, and then he said like something baby, and I was like, oh hell no, you ain't gonna call my baby a baby. So yeah, then we started heading toward our plan B in hopes that maybe the fort parking would have an opening. Didn't. Or the college parking garage.
Yeah.
The parking garage is usually the safe bet. Got back there, and literally as we're turning like around it, we're turning on the road that goes in. There's a cop, walking out with a sign that says parking lot full. So then we just stay in the traffic way. We just stay going the way we were going and following the cars in front of us. And there was parking at the end of the road.
Oh yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And we busted the cash out. We were ready. And 2 cars in front of us, what happens? They bust out a sign that says parking lot full. So then we kind of just started driving around looking for parking.
Yeah.
And it was like we go to, is that one? We go to pull in a little bit. And it was like, nope, they're full.
Yeah.
Nope, they're full. So we did that for
that was kind of plan. We ended up in plan C, I guess, kind of, because I always said like we used to park at the church all the time.
Oh, I don't remember you saying that. But that's what ended up happening. Yeah. And it was kind of perfect because it was closer to US 1, and that's the way we want to go home anyway. So we had walked through the traffic.
Yeah.
And when we got to our car, there was no traffic.
Yeah.
And usually that's the nightmare getting out, because a lot of the time when I go before, you'd go out of the other end and it was a mess.
I just also want to do a PSA for people that are like out looking at things. Like, pick a side of the sidewalk. It should be like, if you are looking, you should be on the outside of the walkway, and anybody else is walking. People have and this is like everywhere, theme parks, like just walking in your town, no courtesy. And then if you can tell that somebody is like walking behind you and you are taking a like slow stroll looking around and you're taking your time, that's fine. But sometimes people have places to go. Just scoot off a little bit and then let them go around you.
Get the fuck out of our way is what we're trying to tell you, world.
Yeah, yeah. But honestly, that's the craziest part about it. It's just like, I personally would never block traffic to take a picture. I would never be like, hey guys,
stop literally.
Or like just stand in the middle so I can get my picture, and I'm not asking people to stop. I'm physically stopping them because I'm the person that will fucking keep walking past you, and then it's gonna start something.
Oh my god, it is like no understatement either. It is shoulder to shoulder on most of the sidewalks.
Yeah.
So if you're stopping shoulder to shoulder amount of people to take pictures in the middle of a wall of lights when lights are everywhere.
Yeah, I would say 90% of those pictures are going to be deleted in your phone. Like, you're not taking pictures of your kids in front of the lights or your grandkids or your spouse or blah, blah, blah. Right. You're taking pictures of a building that has lights on it. You're going to be like, why did I fucking take that picture and delete it? It's stupid. It doesn't translate the way you want it to. You would have to do a whole bunch of editing to make it look the way you wanted it to, and you're not going to do that. So leave it.
Yeah, we barely even took any pictures.
No. I got like one picture, and it's when we were off towards the other side.
Selfie style.
No, out. That's when we were at the restaurant, but we were nobody's way. We were literally waiting for our table. Took a picture. I took of the town square picture, and that's where all the trees are with lights on. It's really pretty.
Yeah, bro, it was insane. I'm
not gonna lie to you, that's probably gonna be deleted out my phone because it just doesn't translate. Pictures don't translate.
I mean, the memory's still attached to it. Let's see. Keep it. I think it looks nice.
Yeah.
Stop. Experience it. I don't know. It's so weird. Like, I forget nowadays to take my phone out.
Yeah, it's definitely better to be there than to like
even though I probably should be the person taking pictures because I have the worst memory in the world. But
I would say you just need to take more pictures of like
Not the baby.
Me.
Yeah, with you.
Yeah.
We always forget.
Or like last night I whipped up my phone and I took that picture of you sitting there and you look really handsome.
Mm-hmm. I was making it a point to stay off my phone.
Yes, because you are bad about pulling out your phone and then staying on it for a long period of time.
Yeah, and I wanted to be in the moment, bruh. So guess what? I don't have a picture, but in my mind, I see you sitting behind that tree on the crazy wall with the 18th century glory hole. And the guy had a fire lit above your head. You were glowing. There was fire. There was trees. It was probably a fucking fire hazard. But guess what? Beautiful turtleneck, chain, just beautiful.
I love you.
I love you. I didn't need to be in my phone to remember that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And the moment even when you were on the phone because you got stuck like having to solve something for work, like in the middle of us waiting for our food, just people watched you. I had a good little buzz going. I was feeling good. I was like, I'm just gonna enjoy this and fucking live in the moment, man.
I tried to tell you, but I didn't know how to tell you without like the lady hearing it. It wasn't about her, but I knew like it involved her because I knew she was seeing it, and I was like, this poor lady, because I didn't notice it until we got up to leave. Mm-hmm. And then by the time we got out the door, I totally forgot that even happened. But the restaurant we were at, it's so beautiful. They have a courtyard seating. That's where we sat. We're like beautiful. It's just greenery. You have like the stone that was made with the seashells.
Yeah, it's like that old. It's historical.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It used to be someone's home.
Yeah,
and it just that's how a lot of stuff in St. Augustine is. It's like it used to be old homes, and they just instead of tearing it down or doing. They literally just used what was there.
The only place that has actually like been, well, I don't know how long they've been stores, but that were made to be stores on St. George Street, and then anything on the front street was a home.
Yeah.
But what was I saying? Oh, anyway, so when we got up, I get up and I look over to put my bag on, and I see ass crack.
My ass crack?
No. Older man's ass crack. I'm like, ugh. And I look over and there's a woman that's literally her view while she's eating her dinner. And I'm just like, guys, come on. Just remember to check your pants before you sit down, dudes.
Dog, I was pulling at my pants all day yesterday because I don't know, my belt.
Yeah, but your boxers are up.
Yeah. That's
at
like
least,
the main thing I'm making sure is up.
There's no skin showing. And I just don't understand how people sit at or anywhere really and don't check. Like, that's like one of my first things I check.
His booty crack was literally her view the whole time.
Yeah. And I was like, she's out and she was with her husband. I'm like, they're out trying to have like a little cute date night. And she's like probably like distracted. Can't even look at her
husband. This dude's booty crack.
Ass crack.
How old was the man attached to the butt crack?
50s.
Ooh, so it could be gray hair in that crack.
Oh God, no! I didn't look like that. I didn't look. She probably did.
Mine's blonde, so you know that all my arm hair and shit is blonde. But then my leg hair is kind of dark.
I don't know that your ass hair is blonde.
I don't know, dude.
I've never really taken a look at it. 2 years of marriage, 3 years together.
Dude, okay. When we first started dating, dude, my butt crack was a thing. Because I remember when I first started working at with the same place as you were, Grand Haven. Don't know why I doxed us. I was trying not to, and then I just did it. But I remember you being like, "Yeah, you're telling somebody. You're like, you're definitely gonna see his butt crack or something."
What?
I remember this being a thing, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta start wearing an undershirt."
You and Kyle, when I first met you guys, I was like, it was just like ass crack all the time, and I was just like, Jesus.
Ass crack and farts, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere we
Both
go.
I can do without.
Kyle just lets them loose. I'm wearing, special guest, this hat. I bought this hat for my brother like 2 years ago for Christmas, I think, or his birthday. He left it here months ago. And I don't know. I've just been like, I want a dad hat to just throw on, like a hat that doesn't have to be a nice.
It looks good on you. I like it.
I was like, I missed the dad hat vibe. I'm going to bring these back a little bit. And then I just saw the Jurassic Park one and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to start throwing it. So, special guest Kyle's hat that I purchased. So, it came around full circle. It was clean. He just washed it. I could tell. I smelled it and all that. I was like, oh, it smells good. It looks like he just washed this bad boy. I'll throw it on my head. No way, yeah, dude. I'm not throwing his work hat on me.
Oh, okay.
So much sweat. Ugh. Ew. You start smelling his sweat.
Oh, God, disgusting. That's gross.
You don't think about that because you don't wear hats.
No, I don't.
Are you throwing on another man's hat that's been worked in?
I probably would never.
That's nasty.
That is nasty.
That's real nasty. So, yeah, special guest Kyle's hat. Hey, Kyle, come get your hat, dude. Tried to give it to you once and you still left it behind. Do you not like the gift? Come on, man. So, yeah, we ended up eating at this place called Harry's. Did we even break this down yet?
Yeah, I think we told him everything. Was that Kyle? That we were telling what we had to?
Right.
So we did start that we ate at Harry's. It's great.
Yeah, I don't think we broke any of this down yet. We just broke down the drive.
I called Harry's because I was like, "Oh, it's 9 lights. Maybe they'll do reservations." Typically, nothing in St. Augustine does reservations. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking for such a busy night, they may. Now, she said, if you get here before they turn on the light ceremony, this place is going to be dead. She lied. There was never once that place was dead.
That place was busy as fuck. We waited an hour and a half. And like we thought we'd be able to check in, wait an hour and a half, but walk around to kill the hour. No, they're on the old school fucking buzzer thing that you can't go 20 feet out the gate.
They need to upgrade. Yeah, they need to upgrade to where it texts your phone, your table is ready.
A lot of like Orlando and those type of places that are near populated areas, tourist areas, will literally just give them your phone number and they text you.
I would understand why maybe in their perspective they wouldn't do it because they're thinking like people are going to take off and then they're going to be like a 20-minute walk back. I mean, you just tell them, hey, be respectful because if you're not here within 5 minutes of us calling you, 10 minutes of us calling you, your table's gone.
Right.
Or you're bumped back.
Yeah.
You know? Because I definitely think that they need to do that.
Yeah, I think it would be smart, but at the same time, this place doesn't need to do anything different. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh yeah, you're still coming.
Fuck that! Like it's worth the wait. It was so good. I don't think I've done too. Like honestly, I haven't in my life done too many seafood spots.
I love seafood.
I don't think I started to embrace and start to like try and chase new seafood spots until we got together. Because we like made during COVID, all we wanted was seafood, and as soon as it lifted, we went to Joe's Crab Shack.
All I want, and they say there's that 386 crab in Bunnell.
Yeah,
but it's a restaurant, so they're charging more than like. So I don't know what they're called. I don't even know. I don't know. Anyways, so like places like not St. Augustine, Jacksonville, Orlando, like bigger cities have like seafood shops, like where you go and buy seafood to cook yourself, but they also cook. They have plates.
Yeah.
Okay. I used to love getting plates from those places.
So good, I bet. I've never done it.
So good. They have egg, boiled egg, sausage. Like you can get like a starter plate of like you're just doing like 2 pounds of shrimp. And then you can like, let me get 2 pieces of corn, this, blah, blah, blah. Pick the sauces. They have all kinds of sauces that they put on it. Like it's a butter, lemon pepper, or they have
Obey.
Cajun, which is Obey. They have different, oh my God, so good. And then they also have like the crab ones. I never get the crab ones because they're super expensive. And I'm always like, I don't want to never treat myself too much. I'll treat myself a little bit, but I ain't gonna treat myself too much.
Every once in a while, like once a year, we end up doing like a crab boil or something at home.
Yeah, but I'd rather do it at home because it's cheaper. Like if I'm gonna go get it made, I usually just get the shrimp plate, which is delicious because it's so much shrimp. Oh, side story about Brittany. She's like, why do you always tell the most embarrassing stories about me? Because they're good. If you have any about me, you want Brian to tell him a story. I won't tell it. I'm not going to do that to myself, but I'll allow you to tell him.
I'll tell him. I've probably told some of them already.
Probably. So, Brittany, once again, we don't have them here. So my cousin lives in Jacksonville, and I remember being like, hey, we're coming. All I want is some shrimp from one of these places, and she has one that's literally like 2 minutes from her house, which is fantastic because now I always want to stop there. So Brittany gets a shrimp plate, I get a shrimp plate, and then we get eggs, corn, and and potatoes, all the good stuff. So we go back to Analistia's house and we start eating, and I'm not paying no mind to Brittany. I'm just eating, and then she like kind of like She choked on it, and I was like,
I remember the story.
What is happening right now? What are you doing? She goes, I don't know, I just got a little piece in my back of my throat. I said, oh, okay. And then I'm looking at her eating that, and she's not peeling the outer shell off.
She's eating the shrimp with the shell on it.
And I'm like, are you eating that all? She goes, and I've noticed that she hasn't eaten a lot. She's like, it tastes really good, but she hasn't eaten a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like halfway through my shit. Yeah, she was eating the shrimp with the shell still on. I'm like, you have to peel it.
You have to peel those yourself.
She, oh, I didn't know.
Bro, so she's got shells
Why
stuck
didn't you
to the
ask?
back of her throat.
Why didn't you ask? She goes, I didn't know. Like, we're just like dying. Like, are you fucking kidding me? This bitch is over here eating shrimp and like
choking on shells.
Ridiculous. I mean,
hilarious.
Don't get me wrong. I'm the type of person that fried shrimp, I'll eat like the tail sometimes with the shell still on it.
I won't.
It's good.
I've never done that ever.
It's crispy.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can still choke on it, but I mean, it's not bad for you. It's not like not food. Like she wasn't eating something
not
gonna,
edible.
Yeah, it's not
completely.
Edible, you know?
Yeah.
Just choke on it.
Yep. So yeah, we ended up at Harry's. It's a fucking seafood place. Place is sick. We waited an hour and a half. I think we ended up hitting the bathroom, which killed like 2 minutes, but it felt like an hour.
Yeah.
And then went up to the bar, and that felt like an hour, but that I was only like 13 minutes or something like that. We got downstairs with drinks to wait in front, and
he finished his beer.
I finished my beer and still had like an hour. I was like, God damn it, man.
Finished his beer, and then a couple minutes later, our buzzer goes off.
Oh yeah.
And we take it up, and she goes, yeah, that was a mistake.
You guys have only been she goes, you've only been waiting for 20 minutes. That must have been a glitch. And I was like, 20 minutes? That was only 20 minutes.
Yeah, that was probably one of the longest waits
for a restaurant. Yeah, ever. Anywhere else we would have been like, yeah, we kind of knew we were doing it.
Yeah,
we're hopeful that it wasn't going to be that long. So yeah, we got sat, and it is seafood, so we just fucking went in, bruh. We both got 2 different platters and shared them, which couple hack. Okay, I see a lot of people that complain about their wives picking off their food and shit, or like those things where it's like the wife's working on her food and it looks back at the husband and the husband's already eaten everything because he doesn't want it to be picked at. But if you want to try 2 huge plates, like you see 2 plates and you're like, I can't decide. Guess what, fool? Have your wife get one. We literally go into a restaurant. I'm like, all right, what do you want? What do we want? Okay, well, let's get these 2 and we can both try. In this case, tons of different shit. Because I got...
Oh, the dip we got, though. The fondue.
Oh!
We had a...
I didn't even tell Kyle about this.
A shrimp and... why can't I think of what? Crawfish.
Crawfish, yep, thank you.
Fondue dip.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
As soon as I took a little piece of bread and dipped into this thing and took the first bite, I was like, I literally looked at her and I was like, I'm so glad we didn't go to P.F. Chang's.
Yeah, it is. I would take, it's like a spinach artichoke dip. Take out the artichoke, take out the spinach, replace it with the crawfish and the shrimp. Mm-hmm. And it's just more, it's a little bit more decadent than that. Right. But so good.
Right. So fucking good. And that was the beginning. Yeah. He brought out this fucking tiny little bowl of deliciousness, hit us with it. And the waiter was like, he only stopped at our fucking table a handful of times. But I didn't care. Because he gave us, we ordered a beer and a soda. I was like, I want a soda, but also, well, you actually were like, I'll take a soda too, but I think I'm going to get a Bud Light.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, you're getting a beer and a soda. I'm doing the same thing.
Well, I mean, I just pro tip to anybody. If you go out to a restaurant and you've waited that long, they are busy.
Oh, yeah. So get a bunch of shit.
2 drinks.
Yeah. We were smart about it. We literally made our decision quick.
Yeah, before he even came to the table to get our drinks, we knew what we were ordering.
To order. We didn't sit down and we're like, take our time. I saw the 2 things. I was like, that looks really good. And that looks really good. And she was like, well, why don't I just get this and you get that and we'll swap.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. So we ended up getting I
got the surf and turf, which was a steak, shrimp, and lobster tail with green beans and a garlic mashed potato, which was really, really good.
Really good.
All of it was really good. The shrimp were cooked great. The lobster was not overdone. Mm-hmm. I don't think at all for me. You thought
No,
so?
I honestly don't eat lobster a lot, so it's hard for me to gauge, but it was delicious. So
Yeah.
I have
The
no
sauce
complaint.
was like a Cajun cream Benedict sauce.
Yeah.
It was
It
like,
had a nice little like kick to it too. Oh well,
yeah,
Cajun. So
Cajun,
yeah,
yeah.
that always has a little bit of.
The steak was cooked less than I preferred, but because
I
it was
loved
such
it.
a good cut of meat, it was good.
So good. It was
Very
like
flavorful.
mid rare
I think it was
instead of
closer to
medium.
rare than mid rare.
You think so?
Yes, it
I
was
fucked
all
it up,
red on the
dude.
inside.
Right.
So yeah, it was closer to rare than mid rare, but I mean, I took a bite out of it to see if I could, and it was because of the cut of meat. I could
So good.
eat it like that. It was really, really good.
Yeah, anybody else in your family would have sent that bitch back.
Yeah. Yeah,
I was
I'm
thinking
always the
about that.
person to taste it first. Like, okay, what's the texture? What's the flavor?
Yeah.
Before I send anything back, just because it's not what you usually get doesn't mean it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good.
Steak, I won't start complaining about steak until it's too cooked.
Right.
If it's undercooked, I really don't. It's okay. I prefer medium, but if it's rare, I'll still eat it.
I like a mid-rare medium, like a closer to medium than mid-rare.
Yeah.
But I can do mid-rare.
Yeah.
I last time got a steak served to me the way we had ours last night. I could not eat it. The texture of it was just like, but that was really good.
That was a Texas Roadhouse.
It was, yeah.
But it's a sirloin cut, so it's like not as
like a filet mignon. I probably could eat like a mid-rare, rare, which I think that's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was really, really good. Only suggestion I would ever put onto that plate is for them to have like drawn butter for the lobster to pour over the lobster.
Yeah.
It
was good though. And then we got the other.
Yeah.
What was the other? The ravioli.
So
one
it was a cheese ravioli and a pesto parmesan sauce with grilled chicken and grilled shrimp with a prosciutto, crispy prosciutto
and bacon.
That's what prosciutto is.
Really?
Yeah, it was prosciutto, not bacon.
Really?
Yeah.
I was like, this bacon's so good.
Is like the same cut as our bacon is, but it's super thin and it's cured. It's an Italian bacon.
I've had like cold cut prosciutto. Are you like?
And that's exactly what it was. It was just fried.
Mm-hmm. Well, you learn something new every day, folks.
There's more fat on it, which allows it to get the way it was, which was crispy, but also still soft.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, it was delicious.
It was really good.
Yeah, I ate most of the chicken because you're not a chicken person, but this chicken was actually good enough for Tiffany to eat.
Yeah.
We literally just split everything right down the middle, and like halfway through our meal, we just gave each other our plates and held our forks.
Yeah.
And destroyed. It was so good.
So good.
Drank like a few beers. I think I had 3. You had
3.
Two.
I had 1, but I had
you had a very strong milkshake. No, mixed drink.
Yeah.
Waiting. This thing was fucking. He goes $1 for an extra shot, and she goes yeah, and it was already a strong drink. We didn't know. Got that thing in like every
Get the Big
taste.
Easy or the Old Easy.
I think it was Big Easy.
It was Big Easy. So good.
It was very good, but very strong.
It had amaretto, banana liqueur, and something I can't remember what the other one was.
Delicious.
It was really, really good. It was like a cross between a Long Island iced tea,
but a little bit more tart, like a lemonade.
Yeah, and a Bay Breeze.
Oh yeah.
So it was like combining those two. It was really good.
Yeah. So yeah, we skipped on dessert there because I had the plan to walk. So everything, there's a lot of stuff in the walking distance, and Harry's is like a block away from where Night of Lights is. That's why it's so busy there all the time.
Yeah.
And then a block going further, the other way is St. George starts. You could walk straight down St. George Street. Mm-hmm. And that's where this place was. It's called Peace Pie. And it's literally this like an ice cream shop, but it's all ice cream sandwiches. And like the cookie of the ice cream sandwich has a little peace sign on it. It's very like, it's kind of funny because we didn't shoot any content there, but it's very content friendly. It looks cool in there. The artwork's cool. The girls that work there are like hipstery, like younger college. Pretty much everywhere you go is all college kids working.
Yeah.
At these places. And I don't know if you know this, but Flagler College is like 80% girls. Did you know that? There's only like 20% men. Yeah, so it's all young girls like with this cool like artsy vibe to them.
Yeah,
working at all these places.
an arts college of art.
So the whole town is just music, arts, photography, all the stuff that I just fucking ooze over.
It is like a hipster's dream made in heaven.
I want to know if there's a heavy scene over there. I saw a couple kids that look like they were into heavier music. I'm for sure
there is, yeah.
And I was like, I want to talk to you, but I'm also the same kind of person you are, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be like, hey, bro, like your shirt. Sick shirt, bro. The only time you get that is when you wear like Slipknot shirts. Dad
From
rock
old men,
type shit. And they're like, dude.
I seen them in 1992.
I saw them 95, bro. Des Moines, Iowa. That's where they're from.
That literally happened to you.
Yeah,
the guy was from there.
I literally lived in Des Moines.
I was a car salesman there. I met what's his name and sold him a car.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did tell us that story.
Yeah.
Wear a Slipknot shirt out, bro. You'll meet friends that are older than you that got some history.
It doesn't happen to me.
It happens to me.
Like if I wear one of your shirts, that does not happen to me because all they want to say is, I bet you don't know what
Name
song.
3 songs.
No, I don't. Name 3 songs, babe.
From Slipknot.
It's his shirt.
My shirt, dude. Wait and Bleed, Duality, and Vermilion.
That was only
Holy
2.
shit. People Equal Shit is a bonus one. All right. So yeah, we went over. It was like maybe a 5-10 minute walk over to the Peace place, and it really was. There's like so many people outside of this place when we walked up. I was like, "Fuck, we're gonna wait forever," and it just happened to be dead center in between 2 bars.
Yeah.
So like the crowds from both bars were outside, and then there was just this open space where a couple people were eating ice cream.
Yeah.
It was funny as fuck too, because like this place is clearly an ice cream sandwich place. And there was a family of people in front of me.
I mean, they have milkshakes too.
Yeah, they have milkshakes. They also had these things that I almost got. They were ice cream truffle bites.
I seen that.
Maybe next time. But yeah, so I got in line. You got us a seat because there was only like 2 or 3 tables with seats, and one of them was open. So we snagged that bad boy. The family in front of me, though, all ordered milkshakes, right? They're ordering their shit. And they were with the people that ordered prior, right before them. So these people were waiting for their food. These people were ordering. I'm behind them. The lady orders all milkshakes. I was like, oh, that's an interesting move for this place. All milkshakes. You got none of you are going to try ice cream sandwiches. And then she like yells over to the people that she's with and was like, hey, didn't mom say that she wanted to get us? We forgot to get her something, or should I order something for her? And she was like, yeah, she wanted an ice cream sandwich or something. And the girl goes, y'all got ice cream sandwiches? And the girl behind the counter is scooping ice cream and looks up and goes, everything on that menu is an ice cream sandwich. You're just getting them in milkshakes. You're getting the ice cream sandwich mushed into a milkshake. I just thought it was the funniest fucking thing in the world. She's like, are you serious? This entire menu are sandwiches.
It's called Peace Pie.
Yeah, they're sandwich pies.
Yeah.
They're delicious. Not an actual pie.
I will tell you, that was probably my favorite ice cream sandwich I've ever had. Ice cream, actually, honestly. It was a caramel, coffee, toffee.
And it was on like a chocolate cookie.
And it tastes 1,000 times better than it even sounds. And it sounds delicious.
I got a s'mores one. The s'mores one was good. But it's just mainly chocolate ice cream on graham cracker cookie type things. And I think that I fucked up with getting that one because the graham cracker doesn't like stay not fucking stale for long. It's so thin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It gets stale really fast. So I feel like mine was a little bit stale. The cookie didn't blow my mind, but ice cream's ice cream with marshmallows and fucking chocolate ice cream. Come on.
You always go like either s'mores or Reese's or
not Reese's. Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
I try every variation of cookies and cream I can find.
And I'm always the coffee girl. If it's got coffee in it, give it to me.
You want to know something crazy that happened to me recently? Too?
What?
So I don't know why I never thought to do this. And this is probably really fucking stupid. But I love cookies and cream. Cookies and cream is my go-to ice cream. We made sundaes at my mom's house one week, and Lex like got everything for sundaes, and she was like, "I got vanilla ice cream, I got this ice cream, and I got cookies and cream ice cream." I was like, "All right, cool, yeah, I'll do cookies and cream." Not knowing didn't know we were doing like sundaes, so she made like a sundae with whipped cream and hot fudge, and with the Oreo ice cream. Mm-hmm. It literally was the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life.
Yeah,
and I was like, damn, a sundae with cookies and cream ice cream, and she was like, yeah, you could do a sundae with any ice cream.
Yeah,
Sundae, I immediately think
like
vanilla
candy.
ice cream, hot fudge, maybe, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And the sprinkles.
You're
and all.
Such a basic bitch sometimes.
I am, dude. And my mind just needed to be open and blown, bro.
I don't think from the age of like 4 I ever did a sundae with just vanilla ice cream.
Yeah, I'm gonna try them all.
Give me some cotton candy explosion.
Yeah. Ooh, cotton candy explosion sundae.
Yeah, yeah, it's delicious.
You're fucking my head up right now, dude.
Yeah. Only one I probably wouldn't do, but it probably still would be good if I could do it like I had that cookie last night, was like a coffee one.
Coffee sundae, that does sound good.
Yeah, with whipped cream.
I mean, you
caramel.
put chocolate and whipped cream on the fucking actual coffee itself anyway, so fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
Ice cream is just the greatest.
I'm not a big ice cream person.
Neither am I, but
when you have it right,
it hits harder when you're not, and you get it occasionally, and it blows your fucking dick off. Because we fucking got that one batch. Remember, we each got our own.
Yeah.
What is it called? Ben and Jerry's. And Ben and Jerry's does this, like, it's called dirt cake. And I saw it and I was like, that's new. That sounds amazing. And it has this like hard shell of fudge on top of it with sprinklings of cookies, like Oreo cookies smashed. Mm-hmm. Literally heaven in a tiny little pint.
Yeah, and then I got one that's like, because they've come out with a line with like a
have
shell on top.
Shells. Yeah.
And I got like this caramel something. Not it.
It wasn't it, but my
it's still sitting in the freezer.
My shit was buzz, bro.
I think Mariah's been eating it slowly.
Really?
Hoping that I wouldn't realize.
I'll eat it slowly. I'll do it. I'll get in there.
Just get rid of it. It's not for me.
Yeah. How mad would you be right now? Sorry, guys. You have to see this on live. How mad would you be if I cracked open your soda and started drinking it? I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Drink your soda. I've been tempted, though. My throat was dry as hell for a minute. Ooh, ASMR. Vanilla Cola. Sponsor us. Coca-Cola would never sponsor.
That's all you.
I thought, ooh, one sip, that's it?
Yeah.
Nice. So, yeah, we did the ice cream sandwich place.
Super sweet.
I love it. I'm addicted to it. I need to chill. Soda is my fucking, what's that thing for Superman? Kryptonite. Like soda, Coca-Cola. Oh, my God, dude. I can drink these things all day.
Yeah, I don't know how we go through so much soda in this house. I really don't.
I get it.
Mariah, and you get it, I'm sure.
I bring 2 with me to fucking work. Mm-hmm. So there's 2 a day no matter what. Then I get home and I drink at least like 1 or 2.
Right.
Sometimes 3. So that's like 5 a day. It's a lot of soda.
Yeah. I go a day. I have like maybe there on a Saturday, Sunday, I maybe have 2.
Yeah, but you also work somewhere that you have a dispenser.
I don't drink that soda.
Yeah, I know you say that.
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting, dude.
Like, it's like, so you have to keep ice in your dispenser, like the bin where you scoop your ice. It's what keeps the stuff cold. And my staff
sucks at keeping ice.
Fuckheads. That refuse to keep ice in it. Like, they get busy and like they'll scoop like the bottom ice, and like sometimes some people won't even have ice, and it's just like, I'm sure they'll wait another 2 minutes for you to go get ice in the back and scoop it up in here. I don't get the logic of just letting it. But anyways, different story.
It is a small bin.
It's an extremely small bin. And we're getting a remodel, so we'll have 2 bins. But it doesn't matter how small the bin is. It doesn't matter if you have to run back there 100 times to scoop ice. Like, if my server brought me a soda with no ice in it, or 2, I'd be like, excuse me, can I get a different drink with ice in it? I don't want this. Don't pour it into another glass. I'm a dick when it comes to soda. Like, if I'm drinking a soda, it has to be its fizziest, crispiest, like, slap you in your face burn, okay?
Yeah, and she literally won't. If she takes too long to drink them, she won't finish them because she think like the moment they're not fresh as fuck. So I end up drinking them like 20 minutes later. Yeah, they're still
and that's another thing. I never finish my sodas.
Yeah, both of them. You and Mariah. Mariah leaves them sitting with like this much at the bottom all the time. Like, bro, what is happening? So yeah, ice cream sandwich spot was sick. But then we just walked around. The ice cream sandwich is actually the only thing that was the downside of them like I said, my thing was kind of stale-ish, and it's because they pre-make them in the morning and put them in a freezer.
Mm-hmm.
So we did sit down to eat them, but they were so hard from being in the freezer that we were like, all right, we're gonna have to have these like
walk around.
We're gonna walk around with these and let them like not melt, but like
which was
thaw
kind of
out.
perfect because you get to walk like instead of just like having dessert and then walking around, you're just doing it at the same time.
We finished it like a couple minutes before we got to the bar we were trying to go to, and then we ended up just going home after that because someone didn't bring an
Can
ID.
I explain why it's not my fault though?
No, it's fine. Honestly, like I'm busting your balls a little bit, but I'd really like we left at a perfect time because we came home. We were able to relax on the couch. We actually stopped at a gas station after getting ice cream and got sweets because why not? I ate mine before you were literally in the bathroom, and I ate mine waiting to start to watch YouTube for you to come out. And so yeah, but we ended up leaving at a perfect time and weren't tired. We ended up coming home and just sitting on the couch and fucking. You literally passed out snoring on the couch last night, and I was like, "All right, it's time to go upstairs." My legs are going numb from you like having your legs on mine. I was like, "Let's do this."
Yeah, I am a little disappointed because I've been wanting to go to St. Augustine and like not like necessarily drink, maybe have a drink and listen to like live music, and it was just a plus that
yeah, my buddy Alex was playing that night.
Yeah,
Alex, if you listen to this, dude, sorry we didn't come, man. I didn't even text you back.
Oh,
I'm a real D-bag.
Text him back today.
I will. I'll text him and say, I'm sorry. I told you we was going to come. And we was there. We heard you start.
Yeah, but my life is
no, but it's not a big deal.
I forgot.
It's not a big deal.
But like it's
still
very
had
irritating. Such a great night. I just, whatever. It just sucks.
We were looking forward to getting kind of a little sauced up.
Yeah. But it's okay.
Wasn't meant to be that night.
Wasn't meant to be.
But
now, I do need to take my ID out of the diaper bag because this is like the third time I've needed it, and I keep saying I'm going to take it out of the diaper bag. How did it even get in the diaper bag? And
I don't know. I can't remember. I know that I had it for a while because when we go to the theme parks, I kind of just hold all of everybody's IDs and passes.
We were going somewhere where I may have needed it, and I put it in the diaper bag because I didn't feel like carrying the purse with me. That's what happened.
With the baby, though. I can't think of somewhere. Because I know that you put it in... You took it out for when
I went shopping with...
yep. You had an outfit on that didn't have pockets. You didn't want to carry a purse, right? Or something? So you put it in the diaper bag?
I didn't want to carry the purse, and I wouldn't put it in my pockets. I'm the type of jackass who would put my phone in my pocket and then pull out my stuff and not even realize it fell out.
You dropped, yeah.
So...
But it's all right. We still had so much fun, man.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful night. And honestly, us getting home we're fucking in our 30s, bro.
Like our bodies were hurting from standing waiting to eat food.
Like they literally called our name right when like 5-10 minutes into us hitting the wall.
Yeah, my sciatic was killing me.
We weren't frustrated.
Over to the table.
We weren't frustrated or annoyed until like the last 5-10 minutes, and we were like, okay,
yeah,
is it us? And the girl comes up and goes, Tiffany? And she goes, yeah. And she goes, your table has cashed out. The people were waiting to get up. They're literally just sitting there. Like, you have 10 minutes, probably. Like, we hope. You could tell that she was kind of stressed out to it.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting there waiting, and she, like, had to keep coming in and see us.
Yeah.
Right by the thing.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm never that person that's gonna, I mean, it's not the staff's fault, but no. I'm thinking in my head, like, what kind of, and people were doing it while we were waiting there, and we were like just the beginning. Right. There was like a group of 4 ladies
with a baby.
All their
different.
Older ladies, all their food had been cleared off their table. All their drinks have been cleared off their table.
They're just chilling.
Literally, and they're sitting back conversating. It's just like, get your fucking ass up and go. Mm-hmm. Like, people are waiting to eat. Like,
I want food now.
I mean, we weren't going to get there any faster by that, but it's just like that I cannot stand. Like in a dead restaurant, will I hang out and chill if I'm having good conversation? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. In a packed restaurant, we literally signed our check. He pulled all the stuff off. We said, okay, so before we head out, do you need to use the restroom? We both said yes. And I said, okay. And I think I needed to check one thing. We were probably there for like maybe a minute after and got up and left. Get up and go.
And I literally had a beer.
Yeah.
Like, he gave me.
Oh, that's right. You had the beer.
In the middle of probably eating, he came and he actually apologized. He was like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't come over," because I had like a little bit of soda left and my beer was gone.
Yeah.
And so he refilled the soda, and I was, I'll take another beer too. And I was like pretty much almost done eating. So when I got done eating, I had the beer chilling. I had to sit there and finish the beer. So that's the only time we sat and chilled after our food was already away.
I just feel like one thing with the sidewalk thing, like I don't feel like people ever have courtesy for other people. They're like, I paid for my dinner. No. No.
And at the same time, we're not out here to sit at the restaurant the whole time. We want to go experience it too. So let's get the food in us. Let's not get too comfortable in the itis sitting in a chair. Let's go get it.
Yeah, I mean, that's us. But I'm just saying, I don't know. I just think it's a courtesy thing that people need to start realizing. You can't just hog up the table. You've already paid your check. You paid for your time there. Get up and go.
Yeah, you piece of shit. God damn you. Kidding.
Bye,
motherfuckers.
An hour before a restaurant closes is too close to going, just so you know.
Yeah, I've done that before. That sucks.
You've done that?
I've done that, but I've also been the person that hated the person that did it. I'm a hypocrite.
No, I mean, it just depends on the situation. I've also hated the person that gone out and realized, like, oh, dude, I just got in from my flight. I had everything else is closed. I'm so and they're like picking the easiest thing off the menu to eat. I've also had people that come in that want appetizers. They want this. They want that. Like, you're a fucking dick.
You're a DICK,
eye contact, bruh. Dick.
Eye contact, dick.
Like, I mean, an hour is probably okay, but 45 minutes? Yeah. No, you're a dick.
Yep. All right.
Don't do it to me.
We're almost an hour in. We're 50 minutes in. That's pretty much our night. We came back. We watched what? I think we watched. Oh, no, we got to talk about this. We're going to do the segment late. Bro, if y'all watch, so clearly we talk about theme park stuff pretty frequently. One of our family. What's wrong?
So there's this lady that I work with named Krista. She's a waitress. She plays scratch-offs a lot.
Bro, did she win $10,000?
She wins like crazy. She'll have like a month where she doesn't win at all. And she said, I blew like, $1,000, right? But she wins so much. And when she wins, it covers it anyways.
She just won $10,000.
She just won $10,000. Then, whatever, let me see what the scratch off, what she won on this. Does it show?
If I win 10 bands, I'll literally start a business.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 words. So 12. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. It's each game. So I was about to say she just won a lot of fucking money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She won 9 words. She won $11,000 total.
That's insane.
But at the top,
it's because she spends. You make more money back off those things. Like, okay, you go and buy a $1 scratch off, a $5 scratch off, and a $20 scratch off. The $20 scratch off is going to get you more money back. You're more likely to win when you're putting more money in with these things. So if she's spending a lot of money, but then winning a lot, you know what I mean? And it's because she's spending higher. You feel me? What were we just talking about before you realized that? Because that's crazy. Oh, okay. So if we are adjacent with things that are theme park kind of, because our family is in it. We love it. We love Disney. We talk about it on here all the time. I've never been to anything but one Disney park, and I love the magic.
You just don't remember the one.
Yeah, I went to Magic Kingdom once in high school for like a nighttime thing. It was like for 8th grade graduates, and literally stayed within like the same little small portion of the park. I don't know what the fuck I was up to. I was eating pizza, a Road Space Mountain, and that's like the only area I saw. And I watched the Jabberwockies break down, dancing, fucking on a stage. And then I watched
what the fuck is a Jabberwocky?
The Jabberwockies. You don't remember that dance group they wore like white masks?
Oh yeah.
Do this, and I watched that band. Yeah, exactly. What's that band called? Fucking Red Jumpsuit Apparatus. Terrible live. Watched them. They were awful, and we left. So I've been to 2 parks, but I didn't really experience the one park. And I was like a idiot hardcore kid that was like, "Fucking, who cares about Disney World?" I really didn't start liking theme parks until like I was in my 20s, which is crazy. I enjoyed going to like, the one in New York. I can't think of the name of it.
Coney Island.
No. Remember I went back?
Great Escape.
Dude, you're amazing. Yeah, the Great Escape. It's a Six Flags adjacent park. And so then we went to Universal one time when we came and vacationed before we moved. So I had Universal in my mind too. Yeah. But I also was a big girl, not a big girl. I was also a fucking puss, and I was super afraid of rides back then. So the only times that I went, I didn't ride Hulk. I rode inside rides almost only. If they were trying to trick me into the fact that it was a fucking roller coaster, I was out of there. Yeah. I didn't start chasing the roller coasters until I was too afraid to tell my friend Jesse that I didn't like roller coasters, so I just went on them. And then I got off of the first one I did that, and I was like, bro, that was amazing. I don't like these, but now I like these. And he was like, I could kind of tell. I knew it, bro. I could fucking love them. Yeah, crazy.
So, it's weird. We both like theme parks, but we came up differently going to them. I remember I have pictures of me as like a
theme park family.
Yeah, Disney all the time. Like every year, probably like 3 or 4 times when I was younger. Because I mean, we lived in Gainesville, so it was kind of a drive to go.
Yeah, far. It's already far for us. It's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, Gainesville is almost like 4 hours. Yeah, a 4-hour drive with a car for 5 kids.
Yeah. Oof.
Fuck that shit.
No wonder you stayed.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. So like I said,
I wasn't done. Disney. We went to Universal when we got older.
Yeah.
What's the other park that we just were at? SeaWorld we went. Not
Busch
really.
Gardens.
Busch Gardens. We went to Busch Gardens, and then I gotta ask my dad what. And Dollywood. Went to Dollywood a lot. And then there's I have to ask my dad. I want to say it was one of those Six Flags parks out that way, but Colton
Georgia?
says no. Yeah,
Six Flags over Georgia.
Yeah,
is a thing. Williamsburg. Good.
Yeah, we just had lots of fun, and I was never scared of roller coasters.
Yeah, I was. I was a big puss.
Colton was.
I remember I rode the bobsled at Great Escape, which is like it's like a free riding roller coaster. It's just like a half of an orb, like think of a water slide, but gigantic. And this thing, it was trackless. So the track would end and it just dropped your car into this thing. And it just couldn't go up too far, or, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kind of sketchy. And of course my cousins always scared me about it. So they always just picked on me. So I fucking was afraid of it. Even after riding it, I was terrified of other roller coasters. So,
well, did you know in Germany they have, you have to, like, they have theme parks, but they're like, you control the theme park.
Wait, what?
So you go and
you're the operator of your own ride?
Yes.
That's crazy.
And there's one that literally drops you down into the water, so you're like in a boat type thing, and you release the lever and you drop down and it shoots you up and then out and just to water, and it just hits the water.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, so before we go into what I was about to talk about, I'm about to write it down. How do you spell it? Like that? Yeah. Okay, so while we've been talking just now about like St. Augustine, and we always talk about Orlando, and we always talk about things in Florida, should we start advertising this podcast and like make it? I guess I already have Central Florida in the description. So it's like we talk about, I don't know. Do you think we should like push more towards talking about new restaurants, and then that gives us a reason to go try new shit every time we get paid?
Absolutely. If you're asking me, I think we should absolutely have
like niche in
to something. Absolutely. But I don't think it has to be one thing. I think like, hey,
because when we are so
I think ours can be kind of like adventure or whatever we're doing. Like it's about us going to go do something. So if that week it's eating, it's eating. If that week it's Universal, it's Universal.
I think food is always going to be because while you were sitting there explaining our food from Harry's, in my mind I was like, oh, this is a perfect part for a clip.
Yeah.
For TikTok.
Yeah.
So yeah, we might do that, but. With all that being said, we are like theme park adjacent. Because we love it. We talk about it all the time because we visit the park, as much as we can, Universal usually because we have passes. Burping. We watch theme park YouTube religiously with each other. It's like our thing. And we've been watching Ordinary Adventures. We started last night and we binge watched most of the episodes of their Tokyo trip. And I have always wanted to go there, but watching them go there has made me want to go even fucking more.
Mm-hmm.
And that's funny because like you were talking about how this like how nobody is like mindful of each other when it's a big crowd, and like they're kind of rude here, and like I don't know, the sidewalks are. If you watch shit about Tokyo or in like Japan,
everybody's really respectful.
Everybody's like super respectful, and like they're in single file lines, and like they're in their own zone, but they're like mindful of each other. I don't know, dude. That shit just blew my mind. And there's apparently, I didn't know this until yesterday, there's fucking vending machines for everything you can think of. Yeah. So you don't have to like waste time with going into a restaurant all the time if you want quick eats, or like going to a bro. And then their 7-Eleven looks fucking lit, dude.
Yeah,
that fucking sandwich that you want to try looks so good. Like, I want to
go
to Tokyo.
It blows my mind how like Hawaii, okay, it's one of the 50 states, you know. It's here in the United States of America. How they have amazing 7-Elevens, and how us over here
our 7-Elevens are
like gross. Yeah, but there's pros and cons to living everywhere. Like if you go to Japan, you'll notice like trash is built up on like the outside. Like I don't know if you even seen that one shot of Ketcher walking by. Like it was literally trash built up to this almost the size of the building. It's just stacked on. So you have that everywhere. It is very clean in the main streets and stuff like that. But like outside of like a restaurant or a household or an apartment, they don't have like, I guess maybe like dumpsters. I don't know.
The trash is they literally in the said bags. It was like hard to find dumpster, like hard to find trash cans.
Yeah, but so all the trash just gets built up.
Huh? I didn't notice
outside.
That. Just to watch that.
So there's pros and cons, but that is one thing. And like they said, all the bathrooms are very clean. I don't know. I don't know what it is. America disgusts me with public bathrooms.
Oh yeah, dude. That was a big thing that she was like.
The rest of America needs to get on with Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's has good bathrooms.
Some people clean in the bathrooms.
Literally all the time. There's a guy in there just waiting to clean your toilet after you put your butt cheeks on. It's crazy.
I mean, that's up to you. I don't put my butt cheeks down on the toilet, but
yeah, I sit right down. I put the little thing sometimes if it's a real gnar bathroom. I'll tell you what I do the most, to be honest, is I get too much toilet paper. Like, you know, you're an asshole and you use too much toilet paper. I do that and I wipe the seat and dump it in and fucking. And then if it's gnar boots, I'll put the little thing
Worst
down.
Case scenario that I have ever done: wipe it, put one of the sheets down, then put toilet paper.
Wow.
Okay, and then another sheet down, because you can't tell me, even after you wipe the toilet, that you haven't felt like something wet or something.
Right.
There's no way.
I don't know. I'm weird. I don't know. It doesn't gross me out too much. As long as my like hands don't touch things, or like as long as I'm not sitting on something that's wet. If I sit on piss, I'm gonna be pissed off. So yeah, I really want to go to Japan.
Yeah.
That'd be sick. We've been watching that.
So that's your, like, if you go anywhere in the world, that's the place that you choose?
Ooh, what? I don't know. Yeah, maybe.
I'm no judgment on it. I'm just asking if that's your place.
Probably.
Okay.
And I'm not like one of these people that's super into Japanese heritage or into like even I don't watch anime. A lot of people that are in the things that I'm into watch anime religiously. Not me, bro. Maybe I get into it late, but I swore that I was never going to get into that shit because I don't know why. I don't know. Closest thing to anime I ever watched is Pokemon.
Okay.
And that's because I was little. Never was into Dragon Ball, none of that stuff.
All right. So I have two
places. But I would love to go see Tokyo.
I have two places that I want to see.
Japan. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you're fine. I was letting you finish.
Finished.
Two places. I was going to ask you, do you know where they are?
Greece.
I didn't know that was one of yours.
Greece.
Okay.
And Italy?
No.
What's the other place?
England.
Oh, really?
London. Like old, like historical England.
I'd love to go there too. Paris.
Or Scotland.
Ooh, Scotland.
But
that's not their accent.
I mean, it was close.
Fucking hell.
Scotland or Ireland, one of the two. Either one would work for me because there's just so much. I love history. I love watching stuff with history in it.
I'm very ignorant to history, to be honest.
Oh, I love it.
But I would love
if
to
you
learn
started
more.
to watch it, you would literally, the feeling that you get is just so like, I don't know. I love it. I love it. But Greece is because I'm Greek. My grandfather is Greek, and
come to find out, they're not as Greek as they thought they were. But
what do you mean?
In percentage, when your parents did the heritage thing, you guys weren't as Greek as you thought you were.
That's not true. It's just we weren't where we thought we were from.
Oh, really?
Yes.
My
grandfather my great grandfather is Greek, full blooded.
Oh my god, full blood Greek.
And so then my grandfather's half Greek.
Yeah.
And then so I'm not a lot of Greek, but there's some Greek up in this.
Yeah.
That sounded weird.
There's some Greek up in this.
But anyway, so I've always wanted to go there because my grandfather, my granddaddy, doesn't know where he was from until my parents did that test. But no family. We have no family. We can't find any trace of my great grandfather. We know he's from there because the blood came up and it says he's from. I can't even remember where he's from now because we thought we were from. Anyways,
can't think of it.
A small town right outside of Athens is where we thought we were from, but not. We are closer to the border, and that's when they were like, "Well, are we Greek?" But we are. Armenia, I think it was like right there. Armenian and Greece, the border between the two, it's right there. So
they
which we do have Armenian.
They historically hate each other.
Yeah,
you know this, right?
Yeah.
That I watch a podcast where Stavi, he's Greek.
Yeah.
And his best friend, who is his producer, his oldest friend, is Armenian.
Yeah.
And they like his parents, like they had friends that wouldn't let the Armenian kid in the house while they played, with our other friends.
So like I was,
they make them stay outside, and Stavi would like bring them snacks and shit.
I was talking to this guy that was Armenian at one point, and he didn't know that I was Greek
until you found out and then stopped
like,
talking to you.
Yeah. He was talking about baklava, and I was like, oh, I make like Greek baklava. I'm Greek. And like he never stopped trying to talk to me, but like his energy about like his shit being better than Greek shit. I was like, bro, chill the fuck out, dude. Yeah. Like, really? Like, when were you ever in Armenian? Like Armenia? Like when? Yeah. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I've never been to Greece.
I haven't either, but like that's one thing. He was like, I'm like, you've never even been there.
Serious about it. We're American at the end of the day.
What are you talking about? Both are probably delicious.
Facts. Yeah, see, I think I would go in so blind to any of those places, like, because I just don't know much about anything. Like, I'm so lost when it comes to things outside of the States.
Yeah.
Which
Greece would probably be, and it's weird that Greece would probably be the place that I would be least familiar with, like knowing things, because I've looked so much up about like England and Scotland, about like the historic places I want to go to. I haven't done so much with Greece. I just know like Athens is a big party city. If you want to party, go to Athens. But I don't want to do that. I want to go to like a smaller villages and stay. They have like bed and breakfasts that you can do, and you can roam like the countryside and stuff like that. That's more my vibe. Yeah, I don't know.
That would be fun. I like how we just made a little segment out of where we wanted to go.
Yeah, we should definitely have like a thing with
a bucket list of places.
Yeah, but I was gonna say like, so we each write down. I write down Greece. You write down Japan. We both want to go to England or Scotland, right? So put those in there,
and then out the hat,
and then like figure out what the highest budget is for one of those, right? And make that our goal, and then we pull it out of the hat, and that's the place that we're going to.
It's a pretty cool idea,
right? And we do that for our like 20th wedding anniversary.
We bring the podcast with us, and we podcast in fucking where? London, England. Paris.
London boy. He was in London. Something Taylor Swift.
France.
I was thinking more Fergie. I was mixing Fergie's London boy and Taylor Swift's one together. That didn't go.
A London boy. Sound like you're from London. All right. So I don't know if we should the segments are kind of weak this week, but we can run into it. So this or that.
Okay.
I was kind of trying to gauge this off of going because St. Augustine is kind of a small town, and we've done that. We've gone out and experienced with us, just us small town vibes. I would almost say Gatlinburg is kind of that vibe too, where it's more small town. It is they're both of these places are very tourist heavy,
but they have
a small town vibe. But then we've also gone and stayed big city places like Tampa and Orlando a lot,
right?
And experienced how big and how much they can fit in one big area, and you can have all this stuff to do.
Uh-huh.
So if you have to choose between going to like a small town like St. Augustine,
so not living, just visiting,
just go and visit for a day or two, like a weekend trip. Would you rather spend it in somewhere like St. Augustine or somewhere like Orlando?
That's hard, and I don't know why that's harder. Because if it was to like live, I would definitely say I'd pick the small town because you can visit the big ones.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what we are right now.
Right, but to like, I don't know, because it depends on what the weekend is. If is it a relaxing weekend, I'm picking the small town.
Yeah.
If it is a weekend that we're trying to pack a lot of fun into, of course I'm picking the big city, and there's different foods and all kind of stuff.
Yeah. But if you personally, it was your choice, like
our next trip, I'm choosing.
Our next trip, you're choosing it this time. You're making the plans to surprise me, maybe. Or honestly, no, just for us to spend time together. We're dropping the kids off. We're going to spend a Saturday, Sunday by ourselves. You choosing big city where we could hit parks and we can hit fucking
small town, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is hard.
It is very hard. I would do the small town because I feel like more or less on our vacations, even though we've gone to smaller towns, we end up at the bigger places. And I would love a weekend where like we went and got a couple massages, hung out, maybe like just relax, went to a bed and breakfast.
Yeah, spent more time at like the resort we're staying at, or
just really.
We've honestly talked about that too, and we haven't done it as just going and staying at a resort and then literally just staying in the resort.
Yeah,
because we've gone to like 2 times now. I think we've gone to Cabana Bay and didn't spend any time at Cabana Bay.
Right.
And what was the point in staying at Cabana Bay? I mean, obviously the no long transit. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to drive super far, so that's convenient. Or you could walk to Universal.
Yeah, I feel like we would need to find one that's not adjacent to a park, because we'll end up going to the park.
Yeah, because we'll end up going to the park. Yeah, you're right. And no matter what, we'd end up taking one of those days and be like, all right, we'll do a park day this day and we'll do a resort day this day.
Yeah.
But
I really would love a nice, because even growing up, we never usually, like every once in a while, they would find a day at the pool. But my favorite trips would be going to like the Keys or somewhere with my dad or uncles, and then we're going to go fishing or lobstering or whatever the boys do. And we just got to chill at the pool and got strawberry daiquiris or pina coladas and just chilled at the pool and like have a girls' day. I want a girls' day with you, babe.
Yeah, I want a girls' day with you too, girl. I love a good girls' day.
Yes.
So last episode we talked about me taking like the girls out more, or Mariah out more, and I kind of did it this week. I mean, the baby was with us too, so it wasn't just us, but I took her out and had pizza.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just like coming home and ordering pizza and like her going to her room and us staying in the living room and us doing our own thing, I picked her up from your parents' house and we went and got Rocky's Pizza. Yeah. Visited Grandma. Yeah. Visited Nana because she works there. And yeah. Also, back on this topic, because we talk about it so much, like, should we embrace the local thing more in the podcast and be like, promote ourselves as like a local podcast? Because there's already a Flagler podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't want to be like Flagler County's pod. You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing that thing. That's their thing.
Right.
But I feel like we are adjacent to Central Florida.
Yeah.
Maybe like we should push that harder.
I feel like we should just push the fact that if we do stuff, we need to really take the advantage of doing it and using it for
as an experience, and then sharing it here and being able to maybe help promote some small businesses. And they're like, I don't know, we love food too, and everybody loves food. So I feel like if we talked about new foods we tried or whatever while we make it a point to go out
to like the Jacked Up Bean and do that.
I know. Yeah, we told them we'd shoot photos for them. Haven't gone over there and done it yet.
Yeah, got to.
Busy. We've been so busy. Yeah. Honestly, this morning woke up and I was like, fuck, we're not going to do the podcast this week. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Because in my mind, I was like, damn, we should have got it done yesterday.
Last night, remember I said we would wake up this morning and do it?
I don't remember that, no. Oh. I just woke up this morning and rolled over, and you're like, all right, let's get up. We'll do the podcast. We'll eat breakfast and do the podcast. And I was like, I was literally just thinking, should we try and fit the podcast in today before we pick the girls up? And you had already made the plan.
Yep.
But, all right, so small town vibes for this or that over the big city.
For sure.
Staycation, not staycation, but like small vacay weekend vibe. Yeah. The vote no is kind of weak. I don't know. I couldn't think of anything. I just thought about, I was talking about like how when we go on vacation with like your family, we end up staying, like your family loves to go somewhere and experience like staying in their Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? Like they go get an Airbnb to be in a different place, but they're like mainly spending a lot of the time so they'll get like a crazy Airbnb so they can spend time in the Airbnb mainly. And how we always talk about how when we go out places, we don't really care too much about where we're staying. It's more about what we're going to go do during the day. Mm-hmm. Like in the Tampa trip, we didn't get the most lavish Airbnb in the world. We just got somewhere where we knew we could sleep, we knew we could eat, and then we could go out and do things in Tampa.
Yeah.
So I don't know. So what I'm asking, I guess, is which like
vacation to choose.
Do you vote no to the staying in the Airbnb, or do you?
It's hard.
This is kind of another this and that.
So for more or less, like to me, you can do both.
Yeah. And we end up doing that, honestly. We do a good balance of it.
That's what I'm saying. There's some vacations that you can go and like you're staying in the nice place, you're enjoying the nice place. You might go out to eat one night, but you're not doing a lot. You're relaxing. It's a relaxing vacation.
Right.
Okay. And then you have the ones where like when you find the cheaper Airbnb, it looks good. It looks like it's a decent place to sleep.
Yep.
You're going to spend your money out where I can't say I would choose either or because I like to do both.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It is
for sure.
That's a good point, and that is a good point because I do enjoy both too. I never did it like that where you would like any type of vacation or like weekend vacation that I ever did prior to us being together was usually just like a stay in the hotel and go do parks or stay in the hotel and go do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even Airbnb-ing.
Right.
And then I remember we went to Davenport, and I was like. No. It was North Carolina too, but Davenport kind of opened me up more to it though.
Yeah.
But I remember going to North Carolina and we spent a lot of time in our cabins, and I was like, we're in North Carolina, the snow's out there. Like, I don't know. I kind of wished we went out and did more.
That's one of the vacations that I would have done more outside of. So next year when we go, because it's every other year.
Well, actually, that's a lie too, though, because we did do a lot. Wait, Davenport, we didn't do a lot, right?
No.
Is that what we're talking about? North Carolina, we did a lot.
I felt like it was like there was more time to do things, but a lot of it was sitting in the place trying to figure out what family was doing what and who doing what.
There's
like,
two sides.
I want to go on a trail. Like there's trails nearby. Like this is the type of environment that you go out walking, enjoying, and exploring.
Yeah.
So I think that we'll do that for ourselves. I might actually even reach out to Kayla and Nathan maybe 2 months prior, a month prior. I'm like, hey, are you guys going? If so, why don't we try to plan?
We tried to last time, and
it was very
happened.
last minute when we did it.
No, we literally texted.
That was, you're talking about when we went elsewhere. We didn't try to conversate with them about when we were in North Carolina at all. There was one point where...
Oh, no, that was Davenport that we tried to do that.
That wasn't Davenport. Davenport is when we just...
Oh, not Davenport. Port Lucie. Wait, what?
I can't even.
Fort Pierce.
Fort Pierce. Where we tried a little bit. That was just like a date night that we were trying to make happen really quick, and it wasn't. I'm talking about North Carolina. We're all there for pretty much a week.
Yeah.
There's more to do there than what we did, and I know Brittany would be down for it. Colton, I'm not sure. I think that's one that he likes to like just chill. Yeah. But regardless, it depends on where you're at. Davenport is the type of place you get a nice vacation house and you stay in the house because it's got a pool and there's food around. You go grab food, you come back to the house and you just chill.
Yeah, we had
so much fun. It's not much
that
different from where you're at. So you can chill. when I'm going somewhere different and there's a lot of different things that I can't experience where I'm from, I want to go out and experience it. Even Tampa, which is like, it sounds crazy that Tampa's completely different from where we're from. It is like they have bakeries like that you wouldn't even like think of here. Like our bakeries here, they buy stuff from like Cheney Brothers and Food Supply and all this stuff, and they serve it as it's fresh because they rewarmed it. Like no, these are people like are making like their own brioche bread and sourdough and croissants, and they're amazing. That I want to get out. And I want to go to the farmer market. I want to go, embrace it. I want to feel like a local that knows all the places.
Yeah, you want to experience like someone else's normal.
Yeah.
And that's kind of Davenport definitely opened my mind to that kind of thing, where
lounging,
we're staying in because we had pool and all that stuff.
Yeah, I definitely am for the vacations where you get a house with a pool and your whole plan is just to sit in that pool.
Right.
We did that kind of with Lex and Kyle, but we still went to the and my siblings, but we still went to the theme park.
Oh yeah,
remember that?
Wait, what?
Say that again? When we got the pool with Lex and Kyle, Colton, and them.
Yeah, we did Did we do a theme park?
Yeah, we did. The last day we went to the theme park. We all went to the theme park.
Oh yeah.
First 2 days was house, pool, chilling.
House, pool, drinking.
Next day left.
That was a good. That was for my birthday. What was that for?
That was just because. We all just planned it and was like, let's go.
We had just started the podcast, I think, around that time. No?
Right after, I think.
I was going through your phone. And you have a full video of like one of the episodes we never put video out for.
Really?
Yeah, on your phone. It was like one of the test ones.
That's crazy.
We didn't have an intro song. I didn't fucking sing the beginning where I was like, episode. I wasn't doing none of that. It's crazy. I hope you guys appreciate
2 episodes of my cooking show that I was going to do, or cooking segment.
And we just
never did that. One day.
Content, dude, I always think of ideas for content. We just never like have the time to sit down and do it, which is an excuse. We could figure it out.
For sure.
But it's just crazy. I love the podcast because it's so simple.
I still feel like we have to put more into the photography page.
100%. We both are we're on the same page, baby. Believe me. It's not that I'm like, she forgot about it. I'm like, I believe. I understand.
No, I just feel like
we just have to. We just got to figure it out. A good workflow of like when to do it.
Yeah.
Or even just like,
I just mean as far as content goes, like last time we talked, you said that you were going to help more with that. And I just feel like we haven't even, like we were supposed to go to do this last wedding, and don't get me wrong, the last wedding threw some things in it where it made it a little bit, when we got back, we didn't like really want to do certain things afterwards.
Yeah. We don't know.
So
it's up in the air with that. Yeah. We expected to have more. Yeah, go ahead.
What do you mean? No, what I'm saying is like that threw kind of like a wrench in like the thinking plans.
Yeah.
For like, we need to sit down and make like, this is what we're charging for packages.
Yeah. We still have yet to do that.
We just have to do it. Like I feel like sometimes if I'm not asking to do it, it's not gonna happen, and like that's kind of like puts a damper on me wanting to ask to do it when it comes to the photography thing, because I want you to want to do it as much as I want to do it. And I feel like if I'm bringing it up and I'm the only one bringing it up, you're not wanting to do it.
Yeah. I don't know. I want to do it. So.
Okay.
It's not that I don't want to do it.
Yeah.
It's just like our time to do it is usually time where we're like, oh, I don't know.
But like, that's something that we can literally be sitting on the couch doing. It's not like, we're sitting down, we can put it in our phones and figure out what our packages is. Brittany's going to make up the flyer for it and everything like that. Yeah. So it's not taking a lot from us.
Right.
The packages are a pretty easy thing. Like the whole posting and stuff, I can get how like, okay, how do we go around it and how do we use this for that? But
yeah, I'm already like, yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't be like that.
What?
Like, yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. Okay. I just have to be the one that has to be like, all right, let's get it done right now.
No, that's not what I mean either. I just feel like I feel like I haven't had any of that from you with the photography stuff unless we're out shooting.
Yeah.
And that is the fun part of it, and that's fine if I have to, for the most part, be the one. I just want every once in a while for like it to be like, hey, reminder, let's do this too.
Yeah.
When it comes to that stuff.
Yeah, it's just because I'm always,
Like, you're very much the complete, like, you have nothing to, you don't want anything to do with that kind of stuff. You just want to create.
Yeah.
And I get that. I don't want anything to do with that stuff. I just know it has to happen. But I just want you slightly to know that it has to happen and kind of like help with it. Like, acknowledge that we have to do it somewhat. But yeah, we're new. There's just stuff that we have to learn with photography. Like, I feel like another step we have to do is like we try to be really sociable with our clients. And I feel like I don't know how to work it. I don't know how to do it. Like, where we're like, okay, we need to be directing more than conversating.
Okay. Yeah.
I hate when you I feel like I'm being mean.
No, you're not being
taking it mean.
No, I'm not taking it mean.
Okay.
I just like, I don't know.
Say it.
I have a lot of shit that I'm already thinking about too. So I'm sorry that if it's not like,
I know that you have a lot.
I have to take it more serious.
It's not okay. It's not that you have to take it more serious. I know that you're serious about it. It's like the back end things. Like, I've never done this stuff before creatively. You have, and I feel like I know that you felt like you're drowning in it before, but I really feel like I'm drowning in it because I'm not good at it.
What, making content?
Making content, figuring out how packages go. Like, I know you haven't done that before, but you have like social media experience. Like, you've dealt with it somewhat. Yeah. I don't have any of it in it, and it's just like I'll start to think of something, and then it just turns into something else, and then I like almost am like having panic attacks over like how to like I can't even get it out my mouth. Like, it's in my head, I can figure it out in my head, but I can't get it out my mouth to tell you, or how to like
verbalize it,
get it any type of way.
Scripts.
Yeah,
I mean, if you write it out, just try and write
I can't, because then I'm like, okay, that doesn't make sense. That's not it's not translating from my head to the
overthinking it maybe
for sure. But I have anxiety when it comes to social media as it is.
Yeah, I know you know
too.
My relationship with it, so it shows you why I'm not like, oh, let's fucking, I can't wait.
Yeah. But like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the package stuff is not social media related. Yes, are we putting it on social media, but it's not really social media related. It's just us figuring out what we're going to charge people for a maternity shoot. And so what we're going to charge for the wedding, what we're going to charge for engagement shoots, what, if you book with us for this amount of hours for your wedding, you're going to get a free,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I just, obviously that shit just doesn't excite me. So that's probably why I haven't been like, let's make sure we do that today.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it's a shoot, I'm like, fuck yeah, let's go out and shoot.
Yeah. No, I get it. That stuff doesn't excite me either, but that's the stuff that's going to get us to do the more exciting stuff, because we're promoting that, which is going to get us the clients.
Yeah, you have to treat it like a business.
Yeah, which is lame.
So stupid.
Like, can't you guys just like call us?
Yeah, hit us up.
Just hit us up. We'll make up a number.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll make up a number.
Right. I just, yeah, absolutely, we have to do it.
I know you want help with other stuff too.
I have what's on my mind all the time.
I do. I know you're.
I don't even think about this enough.
I know, but like in reality, to me, and I understand your band thing, your band thing, but your band is very important. It's important to me too, because it is so important to you.
Mm-hmm.
But in realistic, how I would want things in order to go, because this is something that's financially that could push our family, with me leaving my job or you leaving and giving our kids more. Mm-hmm. I would love the photography to come first.
Yeah.
Then your band. Then this.
Yeah.
Because it's already our kids' work, then the band, then photography, then this for you, I think.
Yeah, the band is my favorite thing.
I just said our kids in there too.
Well, no, you know what I mean.
I know, maybe I'm making a joke.
My life is my children.
Yeah, I know. Literally. But like, I would just really like the photography and band to get switched for a small portion of time.
Yeah.
For us to get the photography off the ground a little bit more.
Yeah.
And I know I need to push it more too, because I literally have, same thing, the kids, work, and photography, and then this, I don't have the band. But I mean, I know you love this, but I'm fine with this coming in last place compared to your band and photography.
Just missed a phone call from my mom.
Oh my God! Shut it down! Shut down the podcast right now.
Turn
Mom's
it off.
calling. Hurry!
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we.
I know we just have to figure it out. I'm just like, I feel like this is also the only time that we actually speak of things, so it's best to like get it out.
Yeah. Blindsided.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just like
I don't mean it in a negative way at all.
You know how I'm gonna think about it though. I'm gonna be like, it's my fault.
I know.
I'm the reason it's not happening.
Also, another reason why I never say anything, and that's like not. It's not your fault. I just think the communication between us both when it comes to photography has to be. It needs to be taken as a bit like as a business, something that we're like what's the word I'm trying.
We got to go out and shoot more then. Like literally,
absolutely. But like that's that's just one part of it. I feel like the other half is just getting left behind.
It's yeah.
Like I've set up the shoot with the guy for the jacked up bean. We've never done it. Yeah. Like he said, stop by anytime. We can go by plenty of places. We just have to get up and go out the house and do it. That's fine. It's and I have no problem with getting up and going and doing it. We could have done it yesterday morning before doing anything, when we just had to find babysitters for the kids.
Yeah.
We just have to and that's another thing. On a Wednesday, we should be planning out our weekend. Like, hey, okay, we have no plans. All right, let's make plans. Let's go shoot this place.
Yeah.
Let's use that for this. Which I can do. Fine, I can be the pusher if you want me to be a pusher. That's my problem. I feel like I'm constantly pushing you to do something you don't want to do when it comes to the other side of it. And I don't want to have to push you to do something you don't want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just not, we have to do it. So it's not going to be something that super excites me to sit down and figure out the business side of it, but we got to do it. So
okay.
Just tell me to do it. My brain is on music.
I know.
Always.
I know. And
I'm thinking about that because that's what gives me the dopamine. It gives me.
But photography does that for you too. You've even said
shooting
that. So
photos.
I know.
Definitely,
so you just got to switch the photography in there a little bit more.
Yeah.
Put it in there. I know music is everything to you, but we're trying to make this in a business that supports our family.
Yeah.
And that's very important to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely both just got to be on top of it more.
Do you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah, okay. I do. I mean, I get it. Yeah.
Okay. I'm not trying to be put you make it feel like it's all you. It's not all you. I'm a very much part of the problem. Okay. I'm 50% of the problem. Yeah. I get so stressed out and I just feel like I don't know. Right. I can be the boss. I just don't always want, sometimes I don't want to feel like the boss, like I'm bossing you around.
No, you're not bossing me around.
Okay.
You just got to remind me to.
But that's how I feel sometimes. That's how I feel like I'm bossing you around and I'm bothering you to do things.
Right.
And that's the part that I don't like, and I don't want it to become that. I don't want our relationship for work to be like I'm the one telling you what to do. Like we always joke, oh, she's the boss, she does this and stuff. But sometimes I feel like I'm literally.
Because you need to be though. That's the
okay. That's fine. If I need to be, that's fine. Enough. Heard. Good. I just don't want to make you feel like I don't want it to be a negative thing.
Yeah. It's not. I mean.
As long as you're not taking it, I'm not going to take it as a negative thing. I'm bossy as hell.
So as long as we plan to as long as I know that we're doing something like that the day of instead, if you come home and you're like, let's do this right now while I'm, I don't know. I like to pre-plan this kind of stuff so I know that I'm going to have to do it.
Right.
Not come home and, all right, so let's do this when you're in relax mode. I don't know. That's not what you do. I'm just saying the best way to get me ready to, all right, let's get this done is to put a day, pick a day of the week that we do this stuff.
Right.
So I know. Because I know on Sunday we're going to do the podcast, so I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? I know that I'm going to do band stuff weeks ahead of time because we booked that time to do it.
Right.
So if we just pick a day where we make sure we're getting this kind of stuff done.
So why don't we take Saturdays going forward? Saturday morning, wake up. I've put out my schedule for work.
Yeah.
On that Friday. You already know what your schedule is.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we might have some open days in this schedule this week. I'm hyped on that.
Why don't we take Saturday morning, all right, next week I'm off at this time.
Yeah.
Let's work on this.
Yeah.
Why don't we do a weekly schedule?
Yeah, it could be Saturday morning. Like, literally the moment we wake up, just get something done.
Yeah. And like, all right, next weekend, we don't have any plans.
I just don't.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go shoot this on this day.
Yeah.
Let's make this plan for this day. That's fine if that's what needs to be done. But like, let's just both agree that Saturday. And if I don't say something on Saturday morning to do it, if it pops into your head, then you need to be the one to say, "Hey, don't forget, we said we're going to do this."
Yeah.
That's more or less what I'm asking for. Like, if we've made plans and I forget, just because I didn't mention it and you remembered, mention it.
Yeah.
I'm not doing it simply because I didn't want to do it that day. It's because I literally forgot.
Yeah.
And sometimes I feel like we make plans and I'll forget about it because I'm doing so much. And then you're like, yeah, I thought about it. And I'm like, fuck. And then I've done it to you. You've been like, oh, I forgot to do that. I'm like, yeah, I thought about it.
We do it all the time.
With
all types of
don't
things.
do that to each other.
Right.
Like if we thought about it, like, hey, not sure. Did you still want to do that? And it doesn't have to be a negative thing because if I end up saying, no, I really don't want to do that today, I'm tired. Then fine. We agree that you're tired and you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But I thought about it and we made plans to do it. So let me at least mention it to you.
Yeah. Just be on top of it more, bro.
Plans, bro.
Yeah. If we plan things, you won't get like a negative. I don't think
you give it an ad. Sometimes
at first it was like I don't know. I felt like
sometimes it's
I'm being negative about it. And I don't mean to be.
You're not being
like, negative. I want to get it done. It's just not fun stuff to do.
But yeah, but sometimes when it's not stuff to do, like I feel your mood change sometimes.
Yeah, if it's not pre-planned, and I know we're about to get into this mindset.
Yeah, but like, okay, so I get that. I do get that for the most
stupid.
No, for the most part, yes, I get that we need a plan. But
at the end of a work day, or like
sometimes it's like, oh, we actually had the moment to do this. Let's just do it now.
Yeah, that's kind of how this is.
Yeah, but like when it comes to that kind of stuff, when it's like that, and it is honestly, we have the moment to do it, so let's take advantage of it. Sometimes your mood will change from that, and then it's like, okay, I don't want to do this now.
Yeah,
because I've now made you irritated.
Yep.
So then like it's just like
Grumpy Brian.
No, it's just sometimes it is like has to be split at the moment because we are so compact on time. Yeah. And random moments pop up, so take advantage of it. And it'll literally take us 30 minutes for the things that I want to do. But well, we figured out, all right, Saturdays we make our plan for the following week.
For photography.
For everything.
Yeah.
Anything that needs to be done. And like I said, if one of us forget and the other remember, it's just an acknowledge, hey, we said we were going to do this. Did you still feel like doing it?
Yeah.
You know?
At the end of the day, too, we do have to fit more time for like just straight up shooting. Like,
yeah, but we just need a book. We like in our heads, if we're planning it, because a lot of times we'll just sit around and be like, oh, we should do this, and then never get up and do it. So if we planned it, hey, next Saturday we have nothing to do. Let's have somebody come over and watch the kids. Let's go out for an hour. But then if we get somebody to watch kids, then from that point we need to say, okay, what are we going to shoot? Because I don't want to be leaving the house. I'm like, what do you want to go shoot? What do you want to go shoot? No, what are we shooting?
Yeah.
Because we're both very indecisive people, but we're both very our way or the highway people. So it's not great. Certain things. I just know our next shoot will definitely have to be that we're just going out. We'll have to hit up the Jack Up Bean. They're open on Saturdays. They're closed on Sundays.
When didn't we say we were gonna rent gear for a shoot soon?
No.
I think say we plan on doing that.
Jesse said that he was going
right. Yep.
For his
so maybe
shoot.
We try and fit all that in the same week.
For sure. I think we said that we've talked about getting stuff for a shoot, but we have to have them already booked. Like you're coming this time, absolutely this time, you know, and so it makes sense for us to rent it. So, cause we're making money off of it. I'm not renting them not to like make extra money. We don't have that to like put out there.
You're not, wait, what?
If we're renting full on equipment ourselves,
yeah,
it has to be books that we're
making money
on.
Yeah. Maybe.
Because we have them, but we don't plan them out.
Yeah.
Where they line up like that.
Yeah.
Because if I'm putting the money out to rent it, I might as well be just saving it to buy it.
Yeah.
Unless I'm needing it for a shoot.
Yeah, I don't know. Like the Jacked Up Bean would be sick to have some lenses for.
For sure. Well, then figure out when Jesse's coming down, and he said he was going to rent that lens.
Yeah.
That's something that we could literally have to just go on a Saturday and do. So make sure.
What, with Jesse? Jesse's coming to us.
No. The Jacked Up Bean has to be on a Saturday. I work elsewise, and then they're closed on Sunday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. so it has to be a Saturday.
Yeah. Or you can go by yourself. You drop it.
Hell no, we're going together.
But that's one of those ones where I don't want to just show up there. I need like, we need to figure out like, hey, Mariah doesn't want to do it. Okay. So who else do we know that's going to show up there that we can take pictures of them drinking coffee and enjoying it, and we'll take pictures of the staff. He said he was fine with that. But like,
yeah, bring
it
somebody
needs
with
to
us
be
to
like
have
almost like a setup shoot, what are they called? Why am I blanking?
a styled shoot.
Yeah. So
yeah, we just bring somebody that's photogenic with us. Too bad Tori's gonna be pregnant now.
Yeah, and I've already told Tori I'm tired of her face on my page. Get out of here.
That's true.
I'm not using your face anymore. Get out of here.
Right.
Although she is booked us for her maternity shoot, so I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's gonna be tight. Now my brain's ticking in all different kinds of ways. I'm gonna stop having these conversations on the podcast. I know, but I mean that's what the podcast is. Us having convos.
Yep.
So turn it up, Brian. Get your photography brain back into gear.
Tiffany needs to turn it up too. I just need to figure out how to turn it up because I get so lost.
Yeah.
So lost.
Yeah. I also get lost.
I know you do. But I just know I want to be able to lean somewhat on your experience that you have with it, because you do have it.
Yeah.
Even if you feel like it's great or not. I mean, I think you do great on social media.
Yeah. I don't know. It's put a bad taste in my mouth a bit, but I mean, regardless, we have to do it.
Yeah.
With everything. It's fucking just shut up. I really just got to get the fuck out of my feelings about social media and just get on it, because I'm literally, everything I do could be further if I was just on social media.
Right. And I think you're going to have a different experience with social media with all these different things, except maybe this. But because this is like, it's different. So like, even though it's you and me, it's still like something like when you're solo music, it was like everything was just about you. And when, everything was you. The photography is our product that we're putting out. Yeah, I don't know. It's just different. I see it differently. I don't know if you see it differently, but I think it's different than what it would be as a solo artist.
Yeah, for sure.
No, so 100%. I think it could maybe, if we ever really, really dived into it, it could actually change your mind and your point of view
on social media. Yeah.
Look at it on the bright side.
Yeah, I usually am very good at this kind of stuff, but when it comes to art and shit like that, I'm like, I just want to create like a fucking dweeb.
So we're gonna change this so we leave on a just fantastic mood of still loving each other.
I love you no matter what.
I know you do. But so the next podcast will start our Christmas theming. I think we're gonna probably try to decorate in here a little bit.
Oh yeah, I'm down. I have a tree. I have a small tree for the desk.
We're gonna talk about Christmas related things. We'll probably try to figure out some stuff in our community that's going on to tell you about for Christmas holidays.
Yeah, maybe we should go out and do something.
For sure. We'll go out with the girls.
All right. We could do all this stuff all at once. It could all be mushed into one thing. We just got to bring our camera when we go to do this stuff too. Yeah, absolutely. So then we're taking pictures. We're keeping ourselves motivated for the photography. Yeah. We're also creating content for this too, to talk about. And then podcast content could also be used for photography content. That could also be used for
layered content. On layers.
They can all go up here, and then we can just be like, I'm the king of the
world. But for sure. But I think we're gonna try to do Christmas related, because Christmas is my favorite time of the year.
Yeah, we definitely can't just skip out on Thanksgiving. We'll talk a little bit about it, but we're gonna get prepped for.
Yeah, we'll tell you how Thanksgiving started. Our Christmas.
Our tree is already up.
It's been up and decorated. Pretty much the whole month of.
We talked about this last episode. The moment I came
and
home
our
from
mantle
Halloween.
is decorated now. Outside is next.
Yep, we've been slowly just getting more. Tiffany has been slowly getting more and more decorating done. Yeah. I put an angel on a tree.
You did.
Talked about that last time.
I very much love Christmas. I'm like Elf.
Yeah, the night of lights was beautiful. It definitely got us in the mood.
Yep, just need a little bit cooler of weather, a little bit more often, and
yeah,
Christmas. But we gotta go pick up these kids and spend some time with them. So
it's already 2:00.
Almost a 2-hour episode here.
Holy shit, it is.
Yeah.
It's because we got,
Sucked into ourselves.
Dude, busted that out.
It was a good conversation, though. I was not calling you out. I was calling us out.
Yeah.
Both being losers.
Both being fucking stupid about it. Just got to find time.
Yeah. We got to communicate more about it. And I don't know what it is about being right here during this. It makes me feel more open to speak with you about stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that. It was like, okay, he can't be a dick to me if I bring it up here. He's got to keep his composure and be like, he can't just shrug it off is what it is. I can't be like, oh yeah, so let's move on to the next topic. I have to sit here and talk to you about it. So you bring it up here and I'm like, fuck, I want this podcast to be fun and fucking lighthearted, and we always get serious talks on it. But whatever. That's what life is. That is what life is. We're going to have some serious, we're going to have fun. I don't even fucking bring up poop anymore. This is ridiculous. This isn't my podcast anymore. Bring up stuff I don't want to talk about. I didn't even bring up the fact that I like metal this episode.
Yes, you did.
I'm just kidding. Did I?
Yeah.
I don't know. Been listening to
You're
Body
looking for
Snatcher.
some hardcore scenes out in St. Augustine.
Yeah, it'd be beautiful if I could find some heavy music listeners to fucking hang out with.
Maybe we should real quick. So you brought up a concept that you have. So I'm thinking that we'll put that on this same YouTube channel that we put the Forever Then Some podcast on. It is a little bit of him with a little bit of me as usual, but so he is into, I call it the wrong thing probably right now, hardcore music,
hardcore metal, deathcore, metalcore, heavy music.
And I, not all the time, but
aggressive
here
music.
And there have always tried to guess what they're saying occasionally.
Yeah, and there's a channel that does it.
Yes.
That I watch that are he does it with his wife, actually. I showed you an episode where he did it with random people.
Well, that's different. So they're doing...
No. I'm telling you, I didn't show you these, but the main guy I showed you that was trying to get everybody in the mansion to guess the...
Oh, he has one with his wife?
He usually does it with his wife.
Oh, okay. So I thought you were trying to find that vibe with the other one.
No, okay. I was trying to so I watch a couple channels that are metal related. One of them is Dean Land and his wife Claire. They learn riffs together, but they have this I was just showing you that for the editing and comedic type, because I feel like me and him have similar comedic stuff. But then Andrew,
complete opposite.
Yeah, Andrew is kind of more of our vibe because his wife his actually has more of an advantage because she listens to heavy music a little bit. You are completely blind to it, and I think that that's where it would be really funny, because I'm going to pick shit that's going to be hard for even me to understand.
Maybe you should have a couple, maybe it should start off with something that I may get, and then a harder one, and then a harder one.
Yeah, there should be different tiers.
Yeah.
We were listening to
3 songs per episode,
Body Snatcher last night, and she was actually able to guess.
A couple,
which also led me to, maybe my wife isn't into metal, but she might get on board with hardcore. It's 2 different genres. You think it all molds together, but you were listening to hardcore last night, and you were bopping your head, and you were like, oh, is he saying, was that the right lyric? And as a metal, you're kind of sometimes with metal, metal is more chaotic and hardcore is it's about the groove, and it's...
See, I think I do like that hardcore because I like
which
I love the sound of the music, not necessarily the singing in it.
Yeah,
I have
more. I have you can understand what they're saying.
I have liked it for sure, but I love the guitar, and the guitar is the
chugging. Dung,
yeah.
Dung, dung, dung.
It just makes you want to punch a fat kid in the face at Kmart or whatever he says.
Punch a fat kid at camp. So I've thought about kind of molding those ideas together and me picking things for her to listen to in this scenario right here. Same framing, just 10-minute videos of her trying to guess lyrics. We did this thing when we first got together on TikTok that never really took off, but I would try and get her to guess slang from rap.
Yeah.
Because I listen to rap.
We didn't do it for long though either.
We did it for 5 or 6 times maybe.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe for a YouTube segment, for this channel, could be because I do talk about my music a lot, so I guess it kind of works.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
What was the thing that you called a gun? And I was like, what? Not a Glock. I know what a Glock is.
A stick or something like that?
Yeah.
You were like, what is that? There was a lot of things that you were like, what?
Crazy. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like, fucking use the word. I still got a whole grumpy man. Just fucking use the word.
Fucking use the real word, man. All right. This is a long episode.
Yeah. You're welcome.
We had fun. We got real. Brian was not grumpy. He was not grumpy on this podcast. He heard the information. He took it in. He's got to be a boss bitch more often and stop being so, like, not stop being creative, but maybe put the creative brain to the side and get something done, you loser. I know that's not what you mean, but I am a piece of shit, and that's how I think.
No.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. I love you. You're absolutely right. I didn't realize. Honestly, and completely honestly, my band is my baby. This is my baby. You know that. So my brain, I always felt like I could think of this stuff, let her do the photography stuff. She'll let me know if she needs help. That's how I've always thought of it. And maybe me doing that has pushed you. I don't know. You need help more than you wanted to vocalize, or maybe I just
feel
wasn't
like I always say we need to do this. We need to do this. I need your help doing this. To be honest with you, but like it's more of like an afterthought afterwards.
For me, it definitely is like the last thing on the totem. I want to. I'll show up and do the photos, no problem. Yeah. Help, like you see, I barely even edit.
Yeah,
you do all that.
I don't mind doing the editing. I don't think that I'm bad at it.
I think I'm good at taking your edits and then like fixing what your eyes have, because you've been staring at it so long. So my second, like I'm a second pair of eyes to be able to go in and be like, oh, this just needs to be a little bit lighter. This needs,
right.
Which is, it works good. It sucks that you do it all, but
yeah. I mean, I don't mind.
I do all this. No, this is easy.
Yeah, I don't mind doing the editing. The only part that I want to learn now from you is
business.
Is to like, I felt like I tried to do it one time and I couldn't get it, and it sounds stupid that I couldn't get pictures to upload, but I couldn't get the pictures off the camera to the computer to start doing it, because sometimes you wait too long for me on that. I'm like, dude, I want the pictures to put on there so I can get this done.
Yeah.
So I would like to learn how to do that so I don't have to wait on you.
I can show you.
Just do it.
Just make it. Yeah. Because so far we've literally just like wait till I do it.
Yeah.
So it's like, just let me know you want to know how to do that. It's easy as fuck.
I feel like I did it.
You know
correctly.
How to you have a Windows. You
I don't
know how to use
what the
one.
fuck happened. It just didn't work.
What were we trying to do?
Upload those pictures off the camera, and it just didn't work. But then you came in and you figured it was something wrong. So I just want to make sure that I didn't make the wrong thing happen. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. There was a step that wasn't taken that had to be taken probably.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, this feels stupid.
The computer, it's weird. Sometimes different memory cards are different too. They like folder themselves in weird places. I got you.
Okay. I just want to, when I come back, I want to like put them up immediately and start editing within the.
And I'm always like, let's wait until tomorrow.
Yeah, and then tomorrow turns into 3 days later sometimes.
Yeah, it's okay. We still get it done in a time. It's still in a very timely fashion.
Yeah, I just like want to take more time sometimes on the photos.
Yeah.
Than I feel like I need.
Yeah.
Than I feel you. But yeah. So
yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I just that's what happens in my head. See, I don't fucking know.
You have so many thoughts that you're just like, I don't know which one to tell you about right now.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I'm that way too.
It's just hard, and like right now I'm in a stage of like not really thinking that I'm doing a good job with it.
You're doing an amazing job, baby. We have done a lot in our like we just got to get out there. Like we just got to get out there and do it more, do the action more.
No, I've
because I feel like I'll take the business side of it more serious if we're just like, it's in my mind.
Yeah.
If I'm creating and I'm excited about what we created, then I'll be excited about furthering it. But if I am create it and then I'm away from it for fucking 5-6 days, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like with it, like that's the big part about it. Like I don't want there to be a day that we don't talk or do something about photography, and like like what I mean. Like I feel like that's the problem that bothers me most, that we're not constantly doing something for it. Like when we're in our work, we're at work. Okay. Yeah. I understand that. But when we come home, regardless if we're home together or you're home before me, I feel like you should be figuring out something for photography. And then when I get home, I know. And then when I get home, I need to, because regardless if it's hard or not, that's something that we're trying to pursue as a business for our family. So we don't have time to be like, yeah.
Right.
And I'm not saying that just to you for you. I'm saying it for myself too. I don't need to, just because you didn't do something today, I don't need to not do it today.
Yeah.
And that sometimes it happens. And I'm like, all right, I've been going. You didn't do anything. I'm not going to do it. When it comes to photography, because I don't know what the next step is, instead of just trying to figure out what the next step is. Like, you're something really good about like figuring out stuff with the camera and like looking it up and like doing. I need to be better on that side of it.
Yeah.
1,000%.
You just got you just need to spend more time with a different camera.
Yeah.
And like understanding.
But like, I still like, you will go into YouTube
functions.
and like really like dissect it and stuff. I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's something that I should do. So there's both parts of it. And just because you didn't do what you usually do that day doesn't mean that I shouldn't be doing. It's not either or. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just think photography needs to be something that every single day we have done something productive for. Because in our first year, the amount of stuff that we have done and the success that we've seen for it and how happy people have been with the product that we have given them.
Yeah.
Only means like next year is going to be more so than that. And I feel like we should be ahead of it. And since we've had so much success in it, that we should be pushing it more than what we are, because for what we have done to get what we've gotten,
get better, man.
For
That's
sure.
What I'm always thinking about with it, at least.
For sure. But there are people that are 1,000 times better than us that are not booking things because they're not pushing on social media.
Yeah.
So if we are at the point that we are with our photography and that we are booking things and people are liking the product that we are giving them, if we push on top of it, we are 10 times ahead of that person that is better than we are, because we are working it as well. And we will be to the point where they are eventually, and we are going to be good, like better. We're good. We're going to be better. Each time we do a shoot, it gets better and better and better. Editing gets better. The photos themselves are just better.
Yeah, consistency.
We just gotta push it. Just push it. I want it to feel like I'm so exhausted I can't think anything other than photography.
All right. So before you Google fucking breakdowns and goddamn new bands, Brian, put it in your mind. Go and get some knowledge on the photography as well. Start getting your knowledge up, boy. Quit looking fucking breakdowns up, you piece of shit.
No, I like that too. Yeah.
That's not going to happen, but I will.
And
I will learn myself before. I like learning.
Make a family with other photographers that are local that we could get to know, that we could also, that are wanting to like do styled shoots, that are willing to like help. We can all put our money together and do styled shoots and all of us get something out of it.
Right.
Because in other places, for some reason, this is not an area where, when we were talking to Louis, he actually said that for some reason, photographers don't do a lot of the stuff in this area that they do outside of this area. And, like, they're just not, I don't know, there's not a camaraderie. It's more elbow to elbow. And I would like to find a group that it doesn't have to be elbow to elbow, that we can help each other grow. So,
yeah, make some more photographer friends.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Yeah.
Or do what?
Just get more shoots. Too.
Yes, but styled shoots are an amazing thing to promote your business. So, and they're very expensive to do. I mean, if we can't do it on our own.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we can't find anybody to do it with us, we can just do it on our own.
And it's like to do a styled shoot's roughly going to cost probably like anywhere from $600 to $1,000. So I'm not trying to do that by myself right off.
There's always a way to cut corner, though. We set up shit all the time.
Yeah. For sure.
You just got to do it more.
You got to get models. You got to get all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. I feel that. All right, guys. It's
bye.
Almost that 2-hour mark. I got to urinate hella.
I got to get the kids. We got to
go get the kids. We still got to go to the store.
Because my sister said take our time, and that was at 10 a.m. and it's 2.
It's 2, so
we took our time.
I guess we've been taking our time quite a bit.
Yeah.
We had a delicious breakfast. We did the podcast. We, had some good conversations, bro.
Yeah.
Take the photography more serious. You've talked about it. We talk about it every fucking week. She's been hinting at it every week, and now it all just comes to fruition. You need to take it more serious, Brian. You fucker. Tiffany can take it more serious.
So I'm not waiting for you to take it serious for me to take it serious.
I know.
I just feel like I've been taking it serious, and I can't figure it out.
Yeah. It's we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, and I get my confidence, more or less. I get my confidence from you. Like, you make me feel good about the things that I'm doing, and when you're not there making me feel good about it, I feel stupid.
Oh, baby, don't do that. Don't feel that way.
I do.
That's silly.
Well, whatever.
But and then you're talking about us go do our own shoots. Yeah, right. I don't want to do it without you either.
I'm not nervous about doing shoots without you. More or less. I've already done one without you.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I do want to I want to get to the point where we're not, because we have to charge more for 2 photographies as photographers. That's just what it is. So we need to get to the point where we have a price package where it's just one of us going. And if I'm off, then yeah, I'll go with you. Of course, I'll help you set it up and figure it out.
I think it doesn't
like that.
It could always just be both of us, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, I'm down to shoot other people by myself.
I know, but it's just like with the kids. Like, I don't always want to have someone to watch them. So if I'm able to be at home with the kids and you go do the shoot,
right? All right, guys. Yeah.
We gotta go because we'll keep talking and talking.
Yeah, we're gonna keep circling the same subject. I love it. I love you. It's been. We'll see you next week, guys. Yeah. I hope you have an amazing Monday. Hopefully, we started your morning off nice.
Yes.
I don't think it got like too serious.
Hopefully, no, it didn't. I don't think so.
We
didn't scream at each other. We've never done that.
We've never done that. Really. Yeah. If you're on what? Go ahead.
What are you guys making for Thanksgiving? I am making sweet potato casserole and cornbread casserole.
Yeah, let's go.
What are you guys doing?
Let us know.
And a berry tiramisu.
Ooh. Yeah. I can't wait for Thanksgiving. I'm not
gonna lie.
But we gotta get off of this.
Bye.
I have to go to the bathroom so bad. I love you guys. If you're listening, leave us a review on those freaking apps. If you're on that other app, YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, watch it. Watch it as much as you want. Watch all the episodes. I started putting thumbnails in. I'm putting the effort in. My wife has emo hair. I love you guys. Have an amazing Monday. Have an amazing week. 2 hours almost. It almost makes me want to keep going, but I got to pee real bad.
Wild Ed or whatever, with the glasses.
What?
The guys in the garage.
What guys in the garage? Ed, and Eddie?
No, the guys in the garage. What's his name from?
Beavis and Butthead?
No, they're people, not cartoons.
In a garage?
Yes, and it was the guy that.
Fucking.
Yeah, Wayne.
Wayne.
I do right now.
Yeah, I can't think of it right now. I got to pee so bad I can't think of stupid. Wayne's World. Bye. World. Have a nice Monday.
I do. I look like Wayne's World right now. My butt. I need to get cushions.
Dude, I know those chairs suck.
I have less cushion than you.
That's not true at all.
I got no cakes on me.